the streets knew me. Soldier to a general, cradle to the grave, outstanding individual. The streets knew me, never had it Cody. Rider by my only, these niggas don't know me, but the streets knew me. Soldier to a general, cradle to the grave, outstanding individual.
No tricks in 86, it's time to build. Check out the Doug Stewart Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. It's sports talk, it's guy talk, it's fun talk. Once again, that's the Doug Stewart Show. One half of the world-famous Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time at StewartMediaandEntertainment.com. Trust me, you'll have more fun than you can shake a stick at. And I got one question for you. Are you not entertained, huh?
The number one cheap rocket jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
It's Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, Deli on. Microwave. Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kicking it with you.
X gon' give it to you.
Attention all delegates. The governor of Sports Talk Radio cordially invites you to stay connected to Sports Done Right. Join the conversation in the Sports Done Right group chat on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at The Big Smooth One. That's The Big Smooth, the number one on Twitter. The MVP of online sports talk radio is here. Sports Done Right. Now let's get back to the show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Vince Wright, sports governor, Sports Done Right. Make sure you're listening to us on Spreaker.com, or you can also go to our website, xsquadaffiliates.com. Again, that's xsquadaffiliates.com. And you can also listen through that medium as well and check out all the information, the bios, learn about the X Squad affiliates. We're doing big things in conjunction with the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Got our friends in here from Realcast as well. Want to give them a shout out, realcastradio.com. Make sure you're checking out the Underground Railroad Show, the Everyday People Show with Gary G. Money Joyner, and, of course, Jungle Brother, the legend, the man that started it all, man. All the roots of this thing go back to Jungle Brother there, Dollars.
Yeah, it does, man. I remember those days. He kind of gave me my start, him and Fish in Jersey, and we was just kind of battling, man. It was good times back then.
Absolutely. And before we continue, we got to welcome our main man up in here. Glad he found some time to join us. Got to say what up to King B50. What's going down, King?
50, what's happening, bro? Appreciate you hopping in and hollering at us. Hey,
before
Vince.
Hold on.
Yep.
Before you get started.
Yeah,
because I wanted to ask you about this Trump thing. And by the way, folks, Coastal Carolina up 2-1 in the top of the fourth in the College World Series, trying to tie that up 1 game apiece. I know Doug Stewart representing his boys out there from South Carolina, so go Coastal. But this Trump thing, man, because today, I guess, or actually it was late last night, I noticed I was watching CNN before I went to bed, Reg. Now he's starting to back off this Muslim thing. The whole cornerstone of this Trump's campaign, he's now backing away from talking about, well, we're not going to ban all Muslims. Now we're just going to ban some from certain countries after we do our quote-unquote due diligence. Man, this election, 2016, Reg, boy, one of the saddest moments in history.
Yeah.
I'm just uninspired, man. And I ain't trying to dog nobody for supporting Hillary, Trump, whatever. These two choices, though, do nothing for me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those who's the best of the worst, kind of, so to speak. Mm-hmm. And I agree with you. I'm definitely not a Trump fan, but I've never been much of a Hillary fan either. So, but you knew it was coming, right? You knew that he wasn't going to be able to just go through with all that BS he was talking.
Well, no, you're right, man. Much like everybody else. And here's the thing, man. I still think Donald Trump doesn't want to do this. I think it just got out of control. He started talking a bunch of bull crap. People bought into it. He started with it primaries, almost like you're on the roller coaster and you can't get off, even though you want to. Make it stop. Make it stop. I'm going to tell you something. Regardless of your political opinions, people, remember that old NBC line, must-see TV? That Republican speech of his, man, I cannot wait to see what this dude has to say at a national political convention with the whole world watching. It is going to be insane. Your thoughts, sir?
I got a feeling that he's going to drastically dial it back. I think he's going to also back off of that build a wall separating us from Mexico. I think he's going to go more to. I think so because, you got the Hispanic that makes up a large population as far as votes. So I think he's going to tone it down and he's going to go a different route. I don't think he's going to act a fool anymore because I'm with you. I think he had that shock and awe value, and then all of a sudden, people are like, "Yo, it's just getting real," and I need to sound realistic type stuff.
Right. And that's the thing, man. Like I says, I think this thing may have started as, I don't want to say it started as a joke, but I don't think that he thought he was going to be where he is today back when he first started thinking about this stuff.
Yeah, definitely. He's that kid that was like, I'm about to talk some ish and keep talking ish. And then all of a sudden he's like, somebody calls him out and he's thinking like, damn, I really got to fight now. You know what I'm saying? So it is going to be interesting how this plays out, to be honest with you.
And looking at Uncle Ruckus here again in this chat room. White Heaven gained 2 beautiful souls today. Rest in peace, Coach Summit and Coach Ryan. You will be blessed for how outrageously kind you both have been to. Oh, God.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jeez.
So, Vince, I got a question for you. Vince, I got a question for you,
yes,
my
sir.
man.
Yes, sir, my man. Ruckus.
Does 24 and 51, does that ringing any sort of bell for you, sir?
It sounds like the record of a certain baseball team I might know.
Yeah. So why is your team so horrible? The worst in baseball. All right. Well, please, why don't you tell me that? While you talking about everybody else, you need to talk about your squads. Squads, plural. Your team is horrible and y'all stealing money in that raggedy Target Center that y'all got.
It's Target Field.
Whatever. Target Field, Target Center. They suck. So why don't you tell me why that is?
Well, I will tell you. It's like this, sir. They suck.
Okay. So you don't got anything else other than that. All right.
Here's the thing, man. The Minnesota Twins have no pitching. They have no pitching that can go deep into the baseball games. Their pitchers are out of the game by, 4th inning. They give up too many runs. They got no hitting. They got nobody to come up out of the minor leagues that they can look to towards the future. The one gentleman, Byron Buxton, that they have called up, Reg, here's the thing, man. He lights it up in the minors. As soon as he gets here, I think he's batting $190 again. Now, they're going to kind of keep him on the team, I hope, and, let him ride out the season. But, man, it is just ridiculous. And they suck. They have no pitching. They overachieved last year, Reggie. That was the other thing. They overachieved. Okay. They were, and I've said this before, and people that know me, I say this all the time about our Minnesota Twins, my friend. This year was supposed to happen last year for the Minnesota Twins. They overachieved last year, so all of a sudden now the expectations get heightened for this year a little bit, and this is what happens. This is the true Minnesota Twins.
I mean, I can't see the worst record, though. I don't get that, but moving on. You know what I was going to tell everybody? Coming through Minnesota, your airport is horrendous. It looks like an old-ass mall. I mean, I walked through, man, that place is a dump. Carpet's all dirty. Your storefronts look antiquated. I mean, you go to like places like Dallas, Atlanta, even Cleveland's airport is better than your raggedy airport, bruh.
For the great people of my home state, Minnesota, let me tell you something. First off, we ain't going to let this jackass get away with this nonsense. Rated number 1.
You're a liar.
You got the post from the First Lady the other day. Did you not, sir?
You're a liar.
Did you not, sir?
Man, I Googled it.
Did you not, sir?
That raggedy airport is not even in the top 25.
First off, your Metro PCS phone doesn't even have Google, so you're lying right there. You're lying right there. Stop it. Okay?
It's an Obama phone.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, one of the best airports in the country, bar none. Great flow, great restaurants. Got the this little Top Golf thing happening here at the airport. Now, it's not Top Golf. It's another company that does kind of the same thing. They got the virtual reality machines up there. You know, like all major airports, they got the trams to get you around. As far as parking goes at an airport, it's very convenient and pretty inexpensive, obviously, compared to bigger cities, man. So I roll with the former Hubert H. Humphrey International Airport, baby.
That is a lie. Anybody that has internet can Google Minnesota Airport or Minneapolis Airport is not even in the top 30. It is a dump.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Reggie. So what got in your craw this time about the airport? What, you see Mike Tomlin over there or something?
Nah, well, you know, me being a fashion and retail major, I like up-to-date stuff, okay?
Which it has.
No, it doesn't. The storefronts looks like it's
the storefront. What the hell are you talking about, Reggie?
There's nothing sleek about your airport, bro.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I mean, it looks like it was still made in the 70s. You don't have any nice architecture, any sort of state-of-the-art designs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got like bootleg escalators in there. The place is a dump, man. The only cool thing is your tram. And that, it looks crickety, looks like a roller coaster ride. So
like all other trams at all other airports, homeboy.
Man, okay. I'm just saying, don't lie about what it's rated.
You know, folks, this is what happens when you get trapped in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and have to take regional jets everywhere to get to a real airport. You get salty like the sawed-off man here, Mr. Reggie Lawrence.
You know what? You the jolly brown giant, man. Leave me alone, bro.
Anyway, chump.
Moving on.
I ain't done with the airport yet before we get out of here. Listen. Minneapolis, St. Paul. And you know what, Reg? I get what you're saying because Dallas there are some airports that have done some newer things and have a little bit different looks. I get what you're saying there, my friend. But there is no way this airport here is not. It was ranked number 1 in the poll that we sent you, by the way.
Your Minnesota poll?
Oh, just stop, Reginald. Just stop.
Look,
the hatred that you have.
This is why,
like Grego says, storefront shaming. Exactly, Grego. This is what happens, man. When you know, I think it's called a Napoleon complex. Isn't that what it's called, Reggie? A Napoleon complex.
If anybody knows about hating, it's your hating ass because you was hating on the Cavaliers for damn near the whole season. Hating, all right, and the Buckeyes. By the way, all I'm saying is you have Target. Beautiful stores, beautiful facilities. You have Target Field. It's actually very nice. And then you have a raggedy ass airport. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. You need to update it. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, boy. I tell you, folks, this is what we deal with when you open up your home and let a friend in. You get hijacked. You get bamboozled. You got led astray, run amok because this fool is lying to you. He's lying to you. There are so many worse airports. Let me tell you something. All the airports in New York City suck. Suck. All of them. You want to talk about architecturally challenged airports? You go to Kennedy Airport. You go to Newark, Jersey. You go to LaGuardia. Let me tell you something. LaGuardia is about as big as the room I'm in right now, okay? I'm surprised you still don't have